Here we have a very, very interesting game that Jake is playing. Rebuild is usually extremely powerful, but Chapel kind of makes you look another way. Peasant, yeah, you can get through that very quickly, and University possibly also goes with that. Um, yeah, I don't think you can rebuild here. I think the other stuff should really be faster because of the presence of Chapel. They both go Potion Chapel. I will note that Mountain Pass probably does help the rebuild, but I don't think it's enough anyway. Um, Jake should probably be getting a Peasant here. Um, why do you want Peasant? This is really awkward. I think he should just trash anyway and forget about the University. Keep the Potion, but trash the other stuff. He looks okay. No, good. Um, yeah, this makes sense given where Jeraoen is. Um, this is a good trash for Jake. So now he should go University and another Peasant. Yup. Okay. Yeah, this is working out pretty well for Jake. Um, I think what you want to gain here with this University is a bandit camp. But I'm not 100% sure. And then you're going to have two twos and probably get moats because it's the only way to increase your hand size. And actually oh, well, no, there's heralds. Maybe you have to do heralds. What am I saying? There's obviously also tokens. But I think getting a lot of moats seems quite good. I think I would take a bandit camp, but I'd really want a lot of moats. I could see taking herald. Being better trash, this looks like it's going to be a big deal here. Takes another herald. That's also possible and maybe good, but it's pretty tough to say. Should probably another good hand for Jake. He has very high action density in his remaining 5 cards. By very high action density, I think they're all actions. There's one card, I can't remember what his last card. Yes, they were all actions. Unfortunate that the University was the last card. He should probably just discard a copper here so that he can play his University and still trash 2 coppers. And he needs to start thinking about payload, I suppose. So I expect him to trash 2 coppers and buy a second University here. After which point, I wouldn't be keen on keeping the potion around, really. What is the best payload here? Gladiator is okay. Bandit Camp is okay. He takes another Peasant. Yeah, so that's something else that you can do is like load up on soldiers. They make a lot of money when you get a lot of them. None of these are really what you want to be discipling as Jake. So we'll see how this turns out. I don't know that that is the card that I would have discarded. Discarding Chapel basically seems better because you're not going to well, I guess you could be chapeling the potion away, but if you're not chapeling the potion away, then it's better to keep the estate in hand because that makes sure that your gladiator goes through. Okay. Well, this is a pretty bad draw for Jake. I guess discipling Peasant is probably fine. I don't want so many universities, I don't think. I guess he's maybe drawing enough. Probably just chapeling the copper is better than buying anything here. He has a lot of non-drawing cards now, like all these universities. He does have some heralds, of course, so it's not the worst. But I would have preferred to disciple the Peasant because you're going to want more of that kind of stuff, and then probably buy a moat. But getting the third university doesn't seem quite so great to me. Here, discipling Herald is, I assume, what's going to happen. Yeah. Now, definitely don't gain Herald because that's coming anyway. Okay. Yeah, getting that was good. Gladiator revealed teacher. More money is just better. And then you have to figure out what things you're universitying. He's going to take a bandit camp. Maybe 2. That will get him enough money. Yeah, if he takes 2 bandit camps, that will make sure that he's going to have enough money that he can buy his fortune this turn. After he plays bandit camp here, and then he can reveal actually any of these cards. All of them are cards that Jeraoen doesn't have. You play the teacher. What token you put where is interesting a little bit. Herald is obviously the best target stack right now, followed by Bandit Camp. He doesn't have any plus buy right now, but he can get that. So you either put plus cards on Herald or plus money, I think. He does have fortune for plus buy, of course. But whichever one you do of those, you're going to put the other on Bandit Camp pretty soon after. And I think he has enough card drawing that he can do. Maybe he doesn't have that much card drawing. Because he has a lot of... Yeah, he has a gladiator, a gold, a fortune. And he needs these heralds to hit otherwise. I mean, he has a lot of them, but... I do think he seems to be ahead. Because he got the better early thinning. I think you put card on Herald. Because you can make use of the card, the plus card, for sure. Possible that plus buy would be like somewhere in the neighborhood of a pile out, but I don't think so. I think next turn that really might be something that happens, but yeah, it's going to be rough because he's not going to have his teacher again. I guess he could put it on now in the hope to get it again next turn, but I don't so much believe in it. Now, Jeraoen doesn't have his teacher on the mat yet anyway, so I think Jake has a significant amount of time. I assume Jake is thinking here. It's not such a clear decision. Yeah, okay, so this is one of the reasonable-ish things. You're just not going to trash any of these, of course. You want to play the heralds as soon as you can in the shuffle, but yeah, so this is the kind of thing why I think I liked card better. Here, he probably needs to take moat. Maybe peasant is something to think about, but he needs more draw in his life, and he gets that here. Now he has 10 and 2 buys. I think I'd probably get province moat. I'd be really worried about the game ending soon. Yeah. So that seems pretty good. I think he should be pretty far ahead here. He is lacking buys to be able to end the game, so we probably won't be able to do it this turn, but the next turn is reasonably likely. I might have taken, were I him last turn, a peasant with one of my things somehow. Oh, there's the bidding. Okay, I think Jake should have... Who bids what? If it was a question of 15 debt, I think I would have taken that debt as Jake. I don't like, by the way, all of this Mandarin play. The anti-cycling is just not worth it. Here you think you have to chapel both of these things. You should probably take a bandit camp. He kind of needs to. He's going to be mired in debt. Oh, he hasn't been able to get a fortune yet? Ooh. Oh, that's really bad then. Oh, Jake is miles ahead then. Yeah, without a fortune, this seems real tough. Um, real tough. Let's see how much he chapels here. He does chapel both. And that seems good, but I'm a bit worried for him the game's not going to last long enough. Okay, hitting the chapel again is not great. Um, what you disciple, I don't know that I would have discipled the Herald. I want to gain stuff. And I want to gain stuff other than just motes. So like he's going to overdraw his deck here. I would be getting some kind of plus buy card. Peasant, probably. It's the only one, right? Yeah, he does here. Okay. And then all this stuff. Obviously, you play it all. He can reveal province or fortune and be guaranteed. I think also spoils, but anyway. Peasant. Yep. And how many buys does he have here? He should play all these spoils just to get them out of his deck. He has tons of money, not that many buys. So yeah, more peasants could have been useful, but it's not going to be a big deal. He should be able to win the game on his next turn. I think he can put card on Bandit Camp on his next turn. Oh, on University is probably better, yeah. And should be able to win in a number of ways. Either by emptying the bandit camps or and a third pile, which would probably be moats, or he can stick plus. Actually, might be okay to stick plus buy on something. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I guess this was a little bit risky, but it's not that risky, right? Um, it could have done nothing. Again, he's so far ahead that even if he does out a turn, he's still totally fine. So, yeah, that was a perfectly fine thing to do. And thanks for watching the video.